I'm heading off to the Dungeon Club. I'm feeling rather romantic. Would you like to join me? Hi, I'm Gabby. Welcome to another edition of the Fragrantician, where here on my channel I talk about scents and fragrances with a bit of beauty, skincare thrown in. But today it's all about romance with a Gothic feel. So if that's you, please subscribe and like this video if you like this content. And I'll see you in the Dungeon Club. So in today's video, I'm talking about romance with a Gothic feel. Whatever you make it. Remember, this is subjective. This is my take. What's yours? It's all about your attitude. It's all about your personality. Put on a vampy lipstick. Have some vampy nails. Express your eyeliner. Crazy how it must be. But let's delve into romance. So I'm going to talk about the first scent. I have 20 scents to talk about, but let's talk about an honorary scent, which I don't have with me. So just bear with me. And the scent I'm talking about is Pure Poison, because it's my honorary Gothic scent. And I do layer it sometimes with Plumeria by the Bath and Body Works, because according to folklore and legend by one of my subscribers, wherever there's a vampire around, you will smell the scent of Frangipani Plumeria. Delicate, but maybe deadly. So yes, I spray this and layer on top now with this, and it creates perfect goth magic. Perfect jasmine, orange blossom, sandalwood, white amber, a mix of citruses, but it's all about the jasmine and the orange blossom. And I have to say the vintage is the one, the white cap. You can wear the purple version, but I will be doing a video about that, comparing. So this is vintage Pure Poison, my honorary Gothic romance abound scent. The next one I'm going to talk about, while I just pop that down, is Club de Nuit Intense by Armaf. This is Romance at the Graveyard. As Chantal Tiffany has said in the past, romance in the graveyard with a church, a Gothic church, outlined. The clouds are storming. And then, if you don't want to wear this and you want to be more moody, I would actually go with, where is it? Where is that elusive scent that I would go with, that I feel really matches that? I'm actually going to go with Posh Alpha by Fragrance World, a take on Amouage rose and frankincense. Beautiful, stunning Gothic romance. I love the bottle, the feel of it, it's so tactile. You are going to abound the compliments. The guys and gals and everything in between is going to be your beau or belle at that church, at that graveyard, or at the Dungeon Club. The next one I'm going to talk about is Serge Lutens' Fleur d'Oranger, my orange blossom Gothic scent, with cumin to give it spice and romance abound. It's captivating and alluring. Compliments galore on me. Is it compliments on you, or do you absolutely abhor it? Please let me know. The next one I'm going to talk about is Diamonds and Emeralds by Elizabeth Taylor. I nearly went with the original, but this is mixed with those white florals and a slight tuberose. Spicy floral, which I love. Romance, goth, pure goth in my opinion. The next one is 1000 Kisses Deep. Osmanthus with myrrh and labdanum. Yes, you heard it here. It's a yellow floral, but the myrrh gives it some depth, and the osmanthus, well, I'm just cleaning my teeth here, making sure no lipstick is on my teeth. Because I don't want that. I want to be kissed. I want to be tantalized. I want to be kissed 1000 kisses deep, especially by a vampire. The next one is Faubourg 24 by Hermes. This is something else and more. This is strong romance. This is classic romance. This is a Byzantine era of the Gothic era. I adore it, and Richard adores it on me. Do you love this one? It's a classic one. Look how much I've used. I've had this years now. I will always have this in my... Well, will I always have this in my collection? I probably would get a vintage bottle of this if I can find it. Please let me know. That's a pure Gothic scent. The next one is a dupe of Good Girl Gone Bad. It is Good Girl Gone Wild. It is for that good girl. She's only gone a little bit wild, though. Again, creamy osmanthus, but it's for somebody who wants to just put their foot in before they're absolutely engulfed by a scent. And by engulfed, I mean vintage Amarige by Givenchy. This is Gothic romance amped up 100 times. This is everything and more that I adore in a white floral with tuberose hyacinth gifted to me. When I wear this, I feel enchanted in a garden where I'm actually romanced by another Gothic person, and he is engulfing me. She is engulfing me. They are engulfing me. Amarage in a vintage box de Givenchy. The next one I'm going to talk about is a sweet but delectable Loverdose. I love Loverdose. It is licorice abound, sweet licorice though, with vanilla. A dagger in the heart. Don't be fooled by it because of its sweetness. It does have a slight punchy feeling to it, and that's why I adore it. That's why it's a romantic Gothic scent. The next one is a dupe called French Name, which is by Perfume Parlor, and this is a dupe of Cocaine by Frank Brockley. This is a girl or guy or they that have been, they've sinned. Oh, they've sinned to the max. They've romanticized themselves to the max that they have to confess. Oh, I confess now. Please take me. And who knows? Please don't take offense by that, by saying I'm in confession. Because yes, I do confess. It was me. I have that French name on me. Just call me Gabriella. The next one I'm going to talk about is a sweet angel of pure musk, romantic goth, Noah Cacheral, in its box, vintage. Oh yes, darling, has to be vintage. This is pure white musk with a bit of peony in it, added just a bit of a tincture of peony and bitter coffee in that base. It gives it the punch. It gives it the pure musk. The pure musk is so ethereal in this scent. You are flying on clouds. You have actually passed over, whichever way you look at it, and you're happy, you're at peace, you're pure Noah. Oh, yes, abound. I absolutely adore it. The next one is a wedding scent. of romance, Hera by Papillon. This is all of the florals with a slight animalic touch. Think of, I don't know, a Tim Burton film. I always think of a Tim Burton film where it's such a haunting scent, it's so haunting, as well as alluring. But it's bright, it's effervescent, it's fun, but there is that slight darkness to it, which gives it darkness but light. Hera by Papillon. If you love a fruity, peachy scent, which is Gothic, my Burberry Black Elixir, not the original, but the Elixir. This is potent peach and rose with vanilla. It's playful, daring, but it just has that wonderful magic touch to it, which I love. It feels like the ribbon, that you're untying the ribbon. You're enticed by it. It's, yes, just let me kiss you. Let me kiss that sweet neck. Feel the divine peach nectar flowing through my blood. My Burberry Black Elixir. The next one is Cleopatra in the Garden. Like Eden, but not Eden, it is Aura by Mugler. This is an out-of-this-world romantic Gothic scent of Cleopatra, romanticized in the Garden of Eden with serpents around her. Bewitching, beguiling, everything about this scent with that wolfwood fantasized note and that slight menthol feeling, but it dies down to this sweet vanilla mixed with all of that. Oh, it's so enticing. Now, the next one is for lovers with leather, and you have to wear this as a strong person. It is The Lover's Tale by Francesca Bianchi. This is dark romance. This is a bold scent. This is probably one of the boldest. I have to be in a certain mood to wear this. This is actually really pure Gothic, in my opinion. It is not only leather and whips, it is satin sheets, red satin sheets, rolling in red satin sheets, pure animalic leather. The lover's tale, it goes into the next morning. It is secretions of human DNA. It purely is. The next one is slight sweet, you're tamed in the cage. It is La Dompteuse en Cage by Serge Lutens. The juice alone is so dark. It is playful frangipani. Well, I've got a hair on my lip. Just checking my lips. Pure osmanthus frangipani. It is the mentos sweets, what I get from this. But the name alone plays on the wild, tamed, lion tamed, the lion tamed in the cage. Are you tamed, or do you show your claws? This can show your claws if you want to feel it, and so will your lover. The next one is from a bygone era. It's a dusty rose combined with patchouli, a little bit of mimosa. It is Dahlia Noir by Givenchy. I have to include a Givenchy. This is a bit of a killer scent. This is powdery. Iris, it's just, the notes on here, I do have to say, yes, the fragrance, femme fatale, this powdery softens the bewitching potency of patchouli. And it also has tonka bean to give it some sweetness as well. I think Grace Kelly could wear this being goth. in another life. What do you think? She's sweet, she's playful, she's in the Rear Window, but at night, that film, The Rear Window, but she has a slight tantalising, effervescent feel to her, and James Stewart is just captivated by it. Powderiness, enveloping the dustiness of the pure patchouli and the tonka bean. Dahlia Noir by Givenchy. Let's go to Portrait of a Lady, Dominique Ripion, which is a romantic Gothic scent. It's brooding, as I've said. It's just pure magic. Rose, dusty cathedral. You're laid on the slab. You're just waiting for your lover to take you. And who knows, you might just paint a portrait of pure Gothic love. The next one is Sweet Vanilla, with that African orange flower, the Queen of the Night, Dior Addict. Are you addicted by this? This is the regular version, the newer version, but it is potent. It is compliments galore. Are you addicted? It could make you addicted, Dior Addict. The next one is Boucheron, the original Boucheron. This is vintage. Aldehydic, floral, Gothic. This is a newer version, gifted to me. This was by a subscriber, by Serena Mooney, if I do pronounce your name correctly. Miss Mooney wasn't captivated by this, but I am captivated by it. It is pure Gothicness to me when I smell it. Vintage feel to it. And finally, the last scent I'm going to talk about is by a celebrity scent, but it has a real Gothic feel. Playful fairy Gothic feel. It's Fairy Dust by Paris Hilton. This is Gardenia and Tuberose. This is the fairies at the bottom of the garden, chattering and laughing, and you are there in that secret garden. It's a secret garden scent where only fantasy may. Oh, and I do adore this scent when I wear it. It's strong and potent too for a celebrity scent. So if you're looking for a sweet scent, this isn't you. But Fairy Dust, it dusts all over those satin sheets. So those were my romantic Gothic scents. As I say, you wear what you want to make it Gothic for you. So until next time, you've been watching another edition of The Fragrantician. I am off to the Dungeon Club now, feeling myself, feeling pure, romantic, but always poisonous. I shall see you all in the next video, my chickens. So remember, be you, be bold. Until next time,